Hey dude, what's up, man?
Hey.
So we're gonna try and talk more like our normal self. Sometimes we talk a little different over the camera.
Some weird habit.
I don't know why we do that, but what are we gonna go see today?
Fool's Gold. Nothing real big. There was nothing like really big playing today, so I thought, I figured it has the best review, and it's actually surprisingly like National Treasure, and so I'm assuming it's like that.
Or something like, like the Jewel of the Nile, or something like that.
Yeah, I can't think of that movie the same way, because I had a date over, and, well, you know.
Well, oh yeah. So, we're gonna go see that. It was up between that and Roscoe Jenkins. But as you've seen, we just did a simple little review of Fool's Gold because we're working on a big review for an unnamed movie.
Oh yeah, that'll remain unnamed, and I think you'll know what it is once we do it.
But that's the one we're really working on. And did I tell you we posted that Halloween one? I forgot to put on YouTube.
I thought it was on this whole time.
And it wasn't. People loved it.
Thanks for liking it.
So I guess we should do more videos like that again, bring back that type.
What, the adventure shows?
Yeah.
We haven't done them in months. Actually, wasn't the last one we did, like, the Jeopardy?
Well, Fatty Barber's kind of one.
Right. But wouldn't you consider that more to be one from someone else's script?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, since people actually appreciate those ones, because remember before we did them, we didn't get as much positiveness about it that time. But since people really like them, I guess you may see a return of them. Probably sooner than later.
Oh, yeah.
So on the same old walk we always take, I don't know if I've ever showed you like much of this angle, but we're gonna go.
Yeah, it goes downhill, like uphill, all the way downhill.
And so we're walking now to the movies, like we always do.
Yeah. And pretty soon, we're probably going to be going to a different theater because, we always like hanging out at the mall. But since the mall we're going to, all the stores are closing down. We're going to have to drive up to the other mall.
Yeah, because it's not worth it. So we'll see you at another destination.
See.
Hey dude, do you remember what we filmed down this way?
A few things. Shoes with wheels?
Yep, down this way. That's why I was walking around going Staying Alive during that scene.
Well, we actually remember originally you said we'd see if we could like slow down the pitch or speed it up or do something to change it. But you said it actually was fine just the way it was.
Hey, remember we tried to slow it down? It was like, Staying Alive, Staying Alive,
And actually the way your feet were moving matched perfectly to the way it was, so I'm just leaving the way it is.
And here's this area, that red wall we filmed in front of.
Yeah, it's like I peeked out from the side and then I came around and I was over across the
street. That tree right there. Remember there was that one guy who came back here and he was like, what are you doing? What are you filming back here? Remember that?
Yeah, some people like to come and just, give us crap. It's like, well, I think somewhere back there was like a dumpster or something where I was like, it's like, how am I going to get Don back the way he was? The new Don's such a... No, it's the last. I was like...
The new Don is such a douche.
Remember
look, that place we never ate at closed, look.
Look at that cake they still have. Why do you think that's fake?
If it's real, it's mighty old.
Unless they're planning on eating it later to celebrate its departure.
Celebrate the closing? I think this barber shop coming up is the one like in the 1960s there was like a soprano kind of guy and he like murdered everybody.
Wow. Didn't also they have that cool striped red and white pole?
Yeah.
Traditional barber shop.
And this is the Towson area. I don't think we've showed a video blog coming from this direction yet, have we?
Nope.
And what do you think Towson Chamber of Commerce means? Do you ever wonder that? Because I always see it and go, what do you think that means?
I don't even know.
And here's the barber shop we were telling you about. And here's this new thing coming soon, opening March. What does this say? Look.
I don't care. I miss Sunny Surplus.
Like Sports Bar and Grill.
Sports Bar and Grill.
I guess you don't have to go very far to get shit-faced. The Sports Bar and Grill.
There's so many bars here.
Although I don't know if you and me hang out at sports bars. Do you really like places like that?
Not really.
No, I'm not big on sports bar.
Someday I'm gonna own a big sports bar.
And here's this Mexican place we go on. They always laugh at us in there.
I wonder why.
And now we're going into
Because that one day we slipped on the ice.
7-Eleven. Yo, CJ and Jamal, you want to get a sandwich?
What are you making reference to that for?
Oh, they don't have any of the ones we like. Shit.
We're gonna have to go to the bagel place.
Oh, we can't walk there now.
Why?
It's too far.
There's nothing here we can eat.
Oh no.
Tuna tuna salad, chicken salad.
Well, tuna's alright.
I love tuna.
Oh, shit. What?
Fresh before Saturday.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, we're in 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I think I should get this. Okay, I guess I'll just get the tuna salad.
Finally, we snuck video in the movies.
See this at the beginning of every film. They talk about turning off your cell phones and stuff.
Aren't you tired of seeing that? And then there's that cool Wally thing.
This? Yeah, I was wondering what that was for. They had that in the other theater and it doesn't have the title.
And this upstairs part's never opened.
Oh yeah, this is that one where Wilson's the kid's bodyguard. That was pretty funny. Happening. Deserves to be #1.
Rambo. A must-see movie.
That's the one that should be #1.
So, we're going in to see Fool's Gold. MJ, what did you think of Fool's Gold? Let's walk this way.
I was quite surprised. You said, like, didn't the papers give it like a B- or something?
Yeah.
I think it deserves an A+.
I actually thought it was, I don't know, I think most people like it. I mean, I liked it. I really thought it was
stayed
good.
interesting the whole time. The story was good. It had a lot of real funny parts to it. It was really cool.
To me, I thought it was more interesting than National Treasure. Just
In
a
way.
little bit. It
In
was
a way.
more fun.
It had more of a funniness to it.
And that spitting scene when he
He
spit on.
comes out of the water and something just spits right in her face. That was great.
I don't think he was supposed to do that, because didn't she make a queer face after that?
It's just like, almost like she was gonna go, cut!
Like she wasn't really expecting that. Didn't it have an overboard feel to it too?
Yeah,
Since it was all in that houseboat.
That's the other thing I was gonna say is how it's, Goldie Hawn's daughter.
It's like that she's doing similar movies.
And plus, if you look at it, like the hair, the shape of her hair, and the color, and like the look on her face, she looks a lot like Goldie Hawn. If you really look.
They look pretty much identical to how much like to each other at the same age.
Plus, like this movie was on a boat at sea a lot. And you said you love movies on boats and at sea too.
And then Donald Sutherland was in it with that British accent.
I mean, the father.
Yeah, I think he put on a little weight too.
He said his face was like.
The whole time he was like.
So you put on something.
And here's this Ruby Tuesday. He says, wait a minute, let's this, look. Notice for beer and wine. That means they're putting something new in there. What do you think they're going to put in there?
Another bar or something, grill. There's a lot of bars and grills around here.
This is a college town, CJ. There's lots of bars. It's MJ, but you know CJ and Jamal.
C-Bear and Jamal.
Oh yeah. But
why do you keep making reference to that?
I don't know. I just keep thinking of that today. And over there is the melting pot. Remember when we went in there? How expensive and overpriced that was?
Oh, right.
Remember they said, what are you here for? Is there a special occasion? We were like, well, we were just here, remember?
Yeah.
Let's walk this way.
Like twice, weren't we? Didn't it cost like $73 just for a pot of cheese?
Yeah, oh yeah. The whole meal was $130. I don't know what the fuck we were thinking that day.
Pretty good cheese.
And there was cheese and then like shrimp cooked and lobster cooked in wine sauce. And then remember that chocolate's dipped in, you dip the strawberries in chocolate. Oh, and remember all that? And then we got that really odd wine that tastes like nail polish cleaner.
I know. I've had some good wine before, but that wine, I don't get what their deal was. They had good cheese and they had good, stuff, but I don't know about their wines. And their desserts were okay.
There's that 7-Eleven we were in. We didn't end up getting the sandwiches because there's too much lines. We had to get these little, hot dogs in the movies.
I know, and I tried to hold it off as long as I could because I knew if I ate it quick, I'd get even hungrier. So by now, I'm hungry again, but man, we gotta get something to eat soon. There's
the library. Didn't you say you recently rented something from the library, like a bunch of CDs?
No, it's not from that one.
From
the Cockeysville Library.
Oh, I thought you rented from that one. I used to rent from the Cockeysville one as a very little kid, and I used to always hear the name Cockeysville and laugh.
Why?
You know, Cocky.
Oh.
You know, it's just like a queer joke. But I think I rented from the, no. You know what's funny is I haven't rented from the library in years. They used to always say in school, rent from the library. And it's like, no, I'll just look it up on the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What should we do now?
Food.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, when we decide, you'll see us there.
Yours.
Well, we decided to make it easy and go to Subway, which you've never actually seen us go to before. We're in Subway eating Subway sandwiches. I feel like I'm in Coneheads. I'm Chris Farley, and you're Connie Conehead. You think anyone remembers that movie?
Well, that was a hit, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't. There's the library over there.
I could have sworn it was. Coneheads, everyone was talking about it.
No. Well, what kind of sub did you get? Well, we both got the same.
Tuna.
Yeah. We'll make it easy.
Tuna.
What the
No hots, no lettuce, no olives, none of that crap.
But our favorite bread
Just cheese and onions
used to
and
be,
mayonnaise.
remember, Parmesan oregano, but then they canned it and just have urban cheese. Don't you miss that kind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parmesan oregano.
Last time we were at this one, they were cleaning the floor and we got sick, remember?
You were there.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't want to eat in here again.
But we're here again.
Well,
Because we're trying to do something easy because it's like right here.
it beats having to go to the Subway in the mall. You know,
Was it cool?
We can avoid an incident in there. If you know what I mean.
Wasn't it cool to see the guy from the Cosby Show again in a movie?
I didn't even know it was him. I eventually probably would have picked up on it myself, but you can only look in the face, you can tell it's him. You know, Theo.
Yeah.
He's like fatter in the face, and he had the dreads and a beard, and he had an accent, so you wouldn't know right away.
Yeah. Remember this great place, MJ? The place where we filmed that one we just put up, that Halloween one. The Pepsi machine. Remember that scene was originally going to be like 7, 8 to 10 minutes?
I was sitting there, wasn't I like reading them? What was I doing?
Like there was a whole scene of getting the Pepsi and getting the money and those. Let's go, come on, Lumix. Oh, the library's closing. Oh, we gotta go. They're closing at 5.
All right, I'll do the Mary Poppins bit. Look. Okay, it's not slippery enough.
Sorry.
I can't really do it.
Sorry. It looks like there's no videos of the library. Oh well. I feel like a real butt, MJ. We didn't get to show them in the library.
I know.
There's the Subway we're in. What video can they watch to see the library like inside again? The Last Man on Earth.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we filmed 2 videos. Actually, no, we technically 3. Didn't that also, that can't be the heat. We were sitting in there in one scene, like, reading a book.
Wait, you think anyone's watched that video before?
I don't know, it's not a very big one. We just, remember originally it was going to be the Deviant 4, and then we had to change the idea because we realized it was basically the Deviant 3, but instead of at the zoo, it was at the aquarium. So.
There are a few scary, smelly bums around here, so just watch yourself. We're leaving this amazing walkway of the Chinese restaurant. Or Japanese,
Those guys are so cool.
Don't trip. Look at this cool play.
Where we're gonna be.
It's this back way. You know. See this back way? Then we go out this way? Let's wait for this car to go. Let's let this big lug of a car go by. See, it's Chinese and Japanese. They couldn't decide which one they wanted, so they chose both. What is that thing?
This spot, I was wondering where that went.
Yep. Do you know somebody in there?
Yeah.
Who?
Someone from high school, I think.
Oh. Can you hold this
Sure.
for a few minutes? Just be careful. The bag might fall. We always tend to run into people we know.
Yeah, whether we want to or not.
The worst though is when we run into people that we're enemies with.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know if we have as many now, but that would be pretty ridiculous. Like, I could think of two come to mind now.
I can think of one. Joe Mama.
That's one of the two. Actually, well, technically three. I don't know.
What about the guy who threw the chalk at me in class?
4.
You remember in 7th grade? It was a long time ago. That guy, that teacher.
Oh, the teacher.
I wasn't paying.
I thought you meant the guy in 11th grade.
Remember, I wasn't paying attention or something, and like I didn't pay attention much in math. And he's like, Sean, and he took this big lug of chalk and went whoosh, and hit me right in the eye.
Didn't the whole class laugh?
And then I went to the bathroom, and then I went back and said to him something like, "You're in deep shit" or something. I don't remember what I said, but then I told my parents.
Back then there were no cell phones back then, so it's not like you could call your parents and tell them.
So the next day when I told my parents, and when I got home, they were so furious. The next day I didn't go to school, and they called the principal, and there was a huge fiasco over where was I going to go. So I had to go into this really stupid math class. That was too advanced for someone of my skills. Because, I was never the best at math. I was on all the academic. I got put in an honors class and couldn't do it.
The only class I was never really good in is history. Beyond that, it's like, I go in there and I'm like, wait, what? It's like half the stuff that they were saying, like, excuse me, if something that has like a logic to it, like math, or like, science or something, it makes sense, but like if it's something like history where it's all about dates and memorizing stuff, like I'm not as good at it.
Yeah. Hey Max, you want a cookie? Here you go, Max, you're ending the video. MJ, Max ended the video. Ah! MJ, have you ever wondered if there's a guy who looks like you in movies? Well, there's this guy from the day my parents ran away.
Oh, how's it going? Oh, how's it going?
It's like,
How's it going?